Welcome to AlexGs Aquarium, everybody. Today I'm going to be adding some LifeRock to the 1600-gallon system. I wanted to put this rock in a little earlier. When I was at the Chicago Aquatic Experience, CaribSea was generous enough to donate this rock to me to put into the 1600-gallon system and give it a try. Now, right after the Chicago Aquatic Experience, it was kind of getting into the holiday season, and unfortunately I just didn't have a lot of time to get it in. And then when I added all my radion lights over the reef tank, I started getting a massive algae bloom, and I didn't think that was the right time to add this rock into the tank, and I wanted to wait until the algae had calmed down significantly before I added any of this rock in. I'm now on the back end of that algae bloom. Things are looking better, and I think now is the time to put this rock in. I wanted to add a little bit more to my rock structure in the 480-gallon tank, and I think this is going to do an amazing job. I have a total of 6 pieces here. They give me a couple of branching pieces, a couple of cave pieces, which will be pretty interesting, and then also this one nice arch piece here, which I'm not sure how I'm going to utilize them yet. Now, this rock is already coated with sporized bacteria, which is great, and it should help this rock to go in and just get colonized with bacteria quickly. Now, the only thing I'm going to do, just to try and get any dust and any little bits of packing peanut off of this, is to just dip it in some RO/DI water. From there, I'm going to put it into the sump tanks for a little bit and just let them sit in the tank until I'm ready to utilize them in the 480-gallon tank. After I got the CaribSea LifeRock rinsed off in the sump, I had a need for 2 of the pieces pretty quick. When I was doing the big algae clean out in the 480-gallon reef tank, I needed one piece to kind of serve as a bit of a support rock and also create an additional swim through, and it was put alongside of one of my shelves. I thought this really expanded a cave area, give the fish a little bit more in the way of a hiding space if they wanted it. And the second rock that I decided to utilize, I ended up putting AnCan frags on. I wanted to make a rock island out of it, and I thought it was a perfect piece. Since I glued the AnCan frags on there, they've been doing good. I added a second piece next to it. It's just propped up against the first one. I think that one as well is going to probably get some corals on it as well. But I think it looks nice. They have that AnCan garden sitting nice and close up to the front of the tank. The LifeRock looks really good with it. Now, the rest of the LifeRock, I really wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to put it in the tank. I took a few days to really think about where I wanted to place this rock. The big arch piece, ultimately I decided to integrate into my LPS garden area. I had a bit of a hole in the aquascape after I did my algae cleaning, and there were a couple of rocks that just didn't seem like they were in the right place. The height of the aquascape just didn't look good. Ultimately, I'm taking this arch piece and putting it in there. I wedged it in with another rock. It's made a great swim through and also a nice little plateau to glue coral frags onto. I even took one of my frog spawn frags and put it on there, so I thought it would look really nice. The final 2 pieces of LifeRock I had were branching pieces. Now, a good chunk of the aquascape in the 480-gallon is branching, and I really wasn't sure how I would integrate these pieces in. I let them sit in the back for a couple of days while I kind of thought it over, and I decided to make a couple of very simple choices with the aquascaping. One of those pieces I integrated over my shelf rock area. I thought there was a little bit of a need to add something to that aquascape area. I couldn't tell what I wanted to put there, but that one branching piece I thought would look great. I wedged it in and it was a perfect fit. The other branching piece, I decided I wanted to add a little bit more to the front side of my SBS area. I was going to try and get this branching piece wedged to where it was kind of hovering off the sand, similar to the other branches in the aquascape. I couldn't really do it without putting in a bunch of extra rocks though to prop it up. I left it on the sand overnight. After I looked at it, I was like, if I turn it around and have the little branch sticking up in the air, it actually looks kind of nice. It breaks up the aquascape and also provide another place to put some high flow corals that need some good lighting. I don't know if it'll be acro frags or monty frags or what kind of corals it'll be, but something that needs nice high flow is going to find that as a great spot. Be off of the sand and should get some nice water flow around it. That's what I want to cover in today's video. This is just kind of the unveiling of the CaribSea LifeRock in the tank. I want to give it a few months, see how this rock does, and I'll come back and revisit it to show off how it is looking as the tank matures more. I think if you want to get a matured look to a tank, like it has coralline algae growing on it for a long time, it's a great product. I also think that it comes in some really nice shapes, which is a nice thing to see, because sometimes picking out dry rock, or even live rock for that matter, can be difficult if you don't have a giant bin of it to go through. It seems they've gone out of their way to make some nice shapes that'll work in most aquascapes. If you have any comments or questions on the CaribSea LifeRock, go ahead and leave them down below, and let me know how you think it makes my aquascape look. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I'm interested to hear what you have to say down below. If you liked today's video, go ahead, give me that thumbs up, let me know that you liked the video. Of course, if you want to see more on the journey of the 1600-gallon system, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And before I go, I just want to say a big thank you to CaribSea for donating this LifeRock to me. They didn't have to do that, didn't really ask them to, but I do appreciate the donation, and I'm looking forward to doing some follow-up videos on this product. I think it's going to work out really nice in the 480-gallon tank, so stay tuned. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and I will see you on the next video.